My name's Christine Poreba, and I graduated in 2003. I'm a poet and a librarian. I focus on programming for adults related to the environment and sustainability. I love it. Libraries themselves have changed so much over like the last 20 years. It used to be more get what you need and leave. And now it's like our library has a book bike, community outreach, going to block parties, creating library cards right on the spot, and they can check out books. Sustainability and the environment is another way that public libraries are adapting to our current world. And so many are, official places of refuge. When we had hurricanes in Tallahassee, the library was just such a saving grace. You could go there and get your power, plug in your phones and stuff. So I love how they have such an important role. I think the lesson I most carry is just the importance of creating relevant experiences for learners, which really applies to learners of all ages. When I taught ESL to adults, I was prioritized learning their goals. Same thing with patrons at an adult service desk. I start by listening and finding out what they're looking for and need, because I think sometimes it's not what you first think, especially helping people with computers who might not have a lot of computer literacy. So I really just try to set a empathetic tone, non-judgmental zone, which I think I definitely had the seed sown of at Bank Street. In designing programs for the environment, I think a lot about the community I live in and the organizations that are here and how I can support and augment their voices and work and create relevant experiences. I'm a poet, and my second published book of poetry, it's called This Eye is for Seeing Stars. It's a book of poems that really put time under a microscope and examine the role of parenting. And when my son was little, just this idea of wanting to hold on to time and also fully experience the moments that you're in. In terms of poetry, I wish people were less daunted by it and more open to just not necessarily understanding something on the first read. What I love about poetry is how it gives us an opportunity to slow down and be in a conversation with both blank space and words. So that part really sticks with me.